the most important question every business owner should ask themselves. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. This comes from a personal story, actually. I don't know if you can tell from looking there. You can see a little bit here and a little bit here that I have gotten hit by poison oak. I'm on the west coast here. On the east coast, poison ivy is a lot more prevalent. On the west coast, though, one thing we deal with here in the, especially in the Pacific Northwest, is poison oak. Nasty stuff. Works, I'm pretty sure, pretty close to how poison ivy works if you've ever dealt with that. And depending on, everyone's a little bit different. Some people get affected more. Some people don't get affected at all by it. It's certainly an allergic reaction that occurs. And I was out working in the yard, and I did this last year. For those of you who are loyal watchers, you can go back and watch those fun ones. It's funny how it reminded me a lot of my clients and people in general. We don't think about the bad things. Even though we've already gone through them, we don't think about them that much once they're past. Once they're gone, we don't think about it. And just like that, I was out there working and not thinking about really how bad it was, how miserable it is to have poison oak infection. and because of that, I did not cover up properly. I figured, we're in the middle of winter. I didn't see a whole lot of green leaves or anything like that. I did not think that just going through some of the old brush and moving it around that I'd get hit that much. The only thing that was exposed were my hands. I don't know how it got worked all its way up my arms and everything else, but it got me. And that's just how we people are. We tend to forget the things that are right on top of us, even if we've experienced them before. Unless they're happening right now, they don't exist in our mind. So the real question is, here's a question you got to ask yourself. Is there a reoccurring issue in your business? This is a question that I ask clients when I sit down, either previous to sitting down with them or once we're in and we're moving ahead towards their goals, is we want to watch out for the things that are reoccurring. So what is a reoccurring issue with your business that comes up over and over and over again, even if it's a seasonal thing? What is a major problem, a major issue that continues to come back time after time again that you haven't found a way around yet? What is that issue? What is that problem? And that's not as easy a question to answer in most cases. In most cases, we forget what the problem is. We don't even think about it. Out of sight, out of mind. If it's not happening to me right now, it does not exist. And to even if we know what it is, we don't want to speak its name for fear that it will come and haunt us again. So sometimes that's not the best question. Really, the best question is, what is the worst thing happening to you right now? What is the main problem happening right now that you'd like to fix? What is the main problem happening in your business right now that you want to fix? That's the main thing. In the industry, the consulting industry, we call it a bleeding neck, okay? It's the thing that is just, you can't ignore it. It's right on top of you. It has to get fixed or else you're going to die. It's that thing in your business that is just so horrible that it needs to be fixed. And if you've got a situation like that, I'm going to recommend find someone that can help you fix it. Getting rid of that one problem is going to change your entire perspective on business and will help illuminate where you need to go next. But without that problem fixed, everything else is going to be fuzzy. You're not going to see clearly. You're not going to do the right things because your focus is being distracted by this massive problem that really probably, I hate to say this, and I don't want you to feel stupid or anything, but oftentimes our worst problems have the simplest solution that we just don't notice or we aren't willing to admit to ourselves it's true. But what if you could meet the person that had the exact solution and it would not cost you an arm and a leg, it just gets fixed? What if that were possible? It's possible if you've got the right person in the right place. If you can focus on the problem long enough to get it fixed. Find that person. Do what you have to do. It's one of the things that I do is I go into a business and help them resolve some of these problems and hopefully get them on track towards tracking down their massive goal for the year or for the quarter or what have you. And so if you'd like to find out if I'd be a good fit for you, go check out my book. It's a quick read, and really it wouldn't take much more than a little perusing to find out if it's going to be a good fit. 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. You get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com. Don't be one of those that just puts off a problem and thinks that it's going to go away. Because if it goes away now, it'll come back again later. You don't want to get caught in poison oak again. It's nasty, it's itchy, it's very difficult to deal with. You don't want to do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't torture yourself. Life can be better. AmazonProofBook.com. I'll be back here tomorrow with another tip, either a strategy, a tactic, or a principle that can help you explode your business. You have a great night. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.